GMOs freak a lot of people out, but here's the twist. You've probably been eating them for years, and the story is way more about precision than more chemicals. A lot of fear around GMOs is emotional and honestly understandable. You see the words genetically modified, and you think unnatural, big corporations, we don't know the long-term effects. Food labels are confusing, headlines are loud, and most people never see how crops are actually bred or managed. So the default reaction is going to be, if I don't understand it, I don't trust it. Fair. In simple terms, a GMO is just a plant whose DNA was changed on purpose to give it a specific trait, like insect protection, herbicide tolerance, or better performance under stress. It's still corn, soybeans, wheat, apples, etc., just with a targeted trait built in to solve a real-world problem in the field. People have been eating ingredients from GMO crops for decades in everyday foods, like corn-based products, soybean oil, canola oil, sugar from sugar beets, and even some of the branded fruit like the Cosmic Crisp apple, go Cougs, that came from deliberate advanced breeding and genetic innovation. On top of that, there are wheat lines bred for traits like better drought tolerance so that they can hang in when the moisture's tight instead of burning up and failing. These kinds of traits are about keeping the crop alive and productive when the environment is working against it, and about helping us keep up with the challenge of feeding a global population that's projected to approach around 10 billion people by the year 2050. Now the pesticide piece. A big goal behind many GMO crops or traits was to manage pests more efficiently, not drown the fields in chemicals. Some GMO crops help the plant defend itself against specific insects, which can mean fewer insecticide passes and fewer panic rescue sprays. Others are designed to tolerate particular herbicides so weeds can be controlled without killing the actual crop, often with fewer trips and more targeted programs instead of constantly stacking different chemistries on top of each other. There's also the money side to it. Nobody sees. Farmers pay extra for that technology in the seed. Those traits are not free add-ons, and the margins on a lot of our operations are already razor thin. If a GMO trait doesn't help protect the yield, reduce risk, or simplify management enough to justify the added cost, it doesn't make business sense. Nobody's excited to spend more just to spray more. Now, is any of it perfect? No. If the same trait or the same herbicide gets used over and over and over, weeds and insects can adapt, and then chemistry use can creep back up. That's where good management, rotation, mixing modes of action, scouting, and only treating when needed still matters. But the original idea behind GMOs was to control insects, weeds, and stress more precisely, and in a lot of cases that means the potential to use less pesticide, not more, when it's done right while still producing enough food for a growing world. The more you know.